Hello everyone, welcome back to another Hearthstone patch notes review. So today we've got a really huge patch here. It's gonna be like they're adding a new tribe. I think they're taking out the buddies. That's just like a rough estimate I've got. I wanted it to be kind of like a live reaction, so I don't really know everything about it, but it's definitely gonna be a huge patch. They're doing a ratings reset, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be like one of those really big ones. With that said, let's dive into it. So, the inaugural Battlegrounds season, Rise of the Nada. I don't know what the season means, but I think it's just, well, I mean, we've had seasons before. I think it just means they're just going to be trying to switching up things. I feel like what they're going to do, because I've heard that they're taking out buddies, what they're going to do is they're probably just going to like change the game, like, a lot through each season. Like they probably bring the buddies back next season. They might bring Dark Moon prizes back a season after that. Maybe we'll have a season with like Dark Moon prizes, buddies, like just everything. That would be pretty crazy. I actually kind of want to see that. But yeah, I think that's what they mean by seasons. So now we've got yeah, the ratings are getting reset. Buddies gone. I'm a little torn on this. Buddies are really fun, but they've kind of completely like taken over the game. Like it's just like when I pick a hero in the hero select, I just pick it for the buddy, not even the power anymore. So I mean, they're definitely cool, but and they're not going to be gone forever, I don't think. So, but I think it'd be nice to have a patch just, without them. They'll probably back the next one though. I think. Yes, this is good. I like this. I can start power leveling again. Finally. That's a good one. Okay, yeah, it's just a good quality of life change. Heroes with transforming hero powers can see the next stage by hovering over it. Um, that doesn't really matter. It's just change in wording, so we're not gonna pay much attention to it. So we got a new hero, Queen Ashara's Ambition. That's the hero power. It's a passive. When your warband reaches total, bleh, can't talk. 30 total attack, you begin your Naga conquest, whatever that means. When it begins, you transform. Yeah, you get. It's just like rag. You basically have a quest hero power. You complete the quest, and something happens, which is this. Okay, so your hero power turns into 1 gold. Discover a Naga. So it's actually quite good, I think. Like card discovery is always good, and that's only going to cost you 1 gold. So on later turns, like it costs 3 to buy a minion. This is only going to be 1. If you don't even want the minion that you got, this is just free because you just sell it back for another 1 gold. That's a really good hero power, actually. All right, so we got new minions. We're probably going to see some of these Nagas now. So we got the mini Myrmidon, Spellcraft, give a minion 2 attack until next turn. So Spellcraft, did they tell us what Spellcraft means? Oh, they talked about it here. I'll just explain it to you guys because this is like a lot of reading. Basically, to my understanding, it's kind of like a battle cry. So when you first play it, it'll happen. Like, you'll get you'll get a card that lets you play whatever the spellcraft is. But it's not like a battle cry. Like, you can't trigger it twice with Bran and stuff like that. And then every subsequent turn, you're gonna get another one. So you're gonna get, you just get a new spell each turn. So it's basically just a recurring effect, but it's like a card that you actually have in your hand, is to my understanding. So, you just play it each turn. So it's like more versatility than just a regular end of turn effect. It's not even end of turn, it's a start of turn effect, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that when you first play the card, it also triggers. So you'll get it the second you play this. So this is a 3/3 on turn one, which is like that's just a good card. And then you can just put this on whatever. An interaction I'm actually curious to see is if with the evolving chroma wing, I think that's what it's called. If you like use this on it, then you tier up and it doubles the attack. Obviously, this attack is gonna go away, but is it still gonna be the same because you've doubled the attack from the like temporary attack? I'm interested to see that interaction, so we'll see. We got another one, a shell collector. Battlecry adds a gold coin to your hand. I'll take it. I mean, it's 3/1, so stats aren't great, but it's like if you have no other card to play, bank some gold. Solid to me. Plus it's Battlecry. If you get Bran, you can just farm some gold off this maybe. Not really. It would just be free, but it'll do something. Because playing spells is good. and a gold coin is going to count as a spell in that context. So you've got a Deep Sea Angler. We're under the tier 2s now. Give a minion, the spellcraft is give a minion 3 health and taunt till your next turn. So that would be a 2/5 if you just use it on itself. And yeah, being able to be flexible and like put taunt on whatever card you want, pretty good. I'd say this is a very strong card. You got Snail Cavalry now. Once per turn, after you cast a spell, gain 2 attack or health. Yeah, so this starts out, all right. Especially if you just have one Naga, like you'll get that spellcraft triggering, and then you'll be able to trigger it each turn. So I'd say this is definitely a pretty good card. Like once you have it for about like 4 turns, it's already a 5/10, pretty strong. Now we've got the Lava Lurker. I wouldn't say it's like busted or anything, but yeah, it'll be a good tempo card to help you keep up. It's a good one. What is a Lava Lurker now? The first spellcraft spell you cast on this each turn is permanent. Okay, this I like. I actually, yes, I think this is gonna be a cool card. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to use this one for sure. That I like that one. So we've got a Storm Scale Siren next. That's a 5/4. At the end of your turn, your spellcraft minions cast their spells on themselves. So not only are you getting the spell, like the value of the spell, you can double your value essentially, because now they're all gonna put it on themselves too. And now I'm starting to think this is only a tier 3, right? I'm starting to think the Nagas are going to be a little broken when they first come out. So we'll see about that. But I'm thinking it's going to happen here. So yeah, have fun with that, I guess. I will. Broken stuff is good sometimes. Maybe not all the time, like Maxna and like stuff like that. There's some couple like a friend of a friend. It's that was fun though. I love that one. Now, the next one is the Shoal Commander. So that's a 2/2, and it gives a minion 1/1 for each friendly Naga until next turn. Oh, that's a spellcraft. Sorry, that's not just an effect. I'd say that's pretty solid, especially, hey, with the permanent thing, right? That could be permanent stats. Yeah, so those two are actually going to synergize quite well together. Yeah, of course, if you gold it, it'll happen twice. I haven't been looking at the gold, sorry, because they're usually very straightforward. I wonder what this is. The first two. Oh, it's the first two instead of just the first one you cast. Yeah, pretty good. If you gold that too, and it's only a tier 2. Now, we have another tier 3. How many of these cards are there? How many Nagas are there? Okay, we've got an Avenge card. Get a spellcraft spell of your tier or lower. I'd say that's pretty solid. You could just kind of farm some spellcrafts with this. The gold's going to be get 2. Solid, solid. Could be even more than solid, depending on what kind of build you're running with. Could be quite strong, actually, especially if you get to higher tiers. All right, moving on to the tier 4s. We've got Wave Rider. Spellcraft, give a minion 1/1 and Wind Fury until your next turn. Right? Like, no, the Lava Lurker is going to be absolutely busted if you can just put all these things on it. A gold one, it's probably just going to carry you through the whole game. Regardless, this is just a good card. But wow, with that Lava Lurker is going to be insane with all the different things. I believe there's one that allows you to do Divine Shield, so you can put Divine Shield Wind Fury on it. If there's one that has poison, that's just an Amalgadon that you just get. All right, we've got an Eventide Brute next. After you cast a spell, gain 1/1. So it's going to be really good, synergizing with the spellcrafts, of course. I'd say, yeah, that's pretty good. And once again, this just adds to it. I think Nagas are going to be absolutely broken at this point. So look forward to that. I don't know what else to say. How many cards are there, dude? They got 4 tier 4s. What other tribes have 4? I might just be like stupid, but I feel like this is a lot. No, other cards. I mean, it just feels like a lot to me, I think, for some reason. So this is an Eelbound Archer. Give a minion 8 attack until your next turn. That's a spellcraft. 8 of it. You combine that with this Wind Fury thing, plus like a Divine Shield, you can make a pretty good card. Reef Explorer, another tier 4. Discover a minion from minion type you don't control. Yes, I like this because Menagerie is good. I'm a Menagerie fan. Menagerie good. Every other build bad. Not really, but Menagerie definitely is my favorite. Leroy, is that Leroy Jenkins? Leroy Jenkins. Okay, here we go. So Leroy the Reckless. That this is meant to be Leroy Jenkins. That's awesome. Okay. Destroy the Death Rattle, destroy the minion that killed this. This I like this a lot because I really like it when they actually lean into like the strategy aspect of Battlegrounds. Like this could make a lot of tech plays. You can make a lot of tech plays with this, I mean, and it could be really interesting. I like it when Battlegrounds isn't just like, oh, my number is bigger than yours, so I win. Or even worse yet, like, I have poison, all my minions have poison and divine shield, so now I win game. Haha. So this one should be pretty interesting, yeah. Especially imagine that if it is um a divine shield minion. Like you pop the divine shield, doesn't matter because it just killed this. Thing's dead. Like especially those big taunts too, like that elemental players have. Like you just ram this into that card. You just use this as your first card. It's dead. This essentially is this is a poison card, but in a different kind of way. The gold would do nothing. Yeah, I that's fair because they would be OP if like what would it do? Destroy the minion that killed this and the one next to it? Like it's a little broken. So let's not. Tier 5 after what is this? Critter Wrangler. Sorry, I didn't say the name. After you cast a spellcraft spell on a minion, give it 2/2. Yes, that's good. It doesn't say anything about that not being permanent, so yeah, that's actually quite strong. This would be 4/4. I like that one. Once again, I think yeah, I think Nagas are gonna be just a little bit good, just a little bit. Now, start of combat, double the. Okay, this is cool. I like this. So you're just gonna try to stack as many stats on this thing as possible, and then the combat starts and it just doubles it. And then the gold one triples it. Wow. Oh, okay. I just yeah, this card's just really cool actually. I don't know why I like it that much. It's just I don't know. It seems like some of these new cards are adding actually have like fun ideas that aren't just like super basic stuff that they've done before. Obviously they've had cool card like fun ideas before, like Terragosa Great Edition, like something that gains enchantments permanently. Like I love that. But I'm really glad to see Blizzard's actually being like a lot more creative with these Battlegrounds cards instead of just like I play card give other card stats, I win, yay, good. You know what I mean? A lot of these seem to be getting actually more creative, especially with just the Nagas in general. Like this whole spellcraft kind of identity that they have is pretty cool. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, the next one here is going to be Glow Scale. So it's a 4/6 tier 5. Give him an in the spellcraft. Oh, it's got taunt too. That's important. And it's gonna give a minion divine shield till next turn. So once again, I forget the thing's name, but it's a lava what? Do we find out? Let's find it. Lava Lurker. You put that on the Lava Lurker, yeah. Like you can make a really strong card. Like so, we have a way to put divine shield. We have a way to put wind fury. We have a way to put stats in general. So you just keep making that thing stronger, and it's gonna be really good. That that sentence was very obvious. Yeah, if you make something stronger, it's gonna be really good. Yep, nice one, me. All right, Tide Mistress. What the hell? Athissa? Athissa? Athissa. After you cast a spell, give 4 friendly Naga 1/1. Oh, and with all that spell. Oh, you know what this is? What is this? What is this? This is just Caligos, but worse. But actually, not worse, but better. Worse in the way that it only gives it to 4 because I think that's the only way they can balance it. Because I'm sorry, but you're gonna get a lot more spells than you're gonna get battle cries. So this is yeah, yeah, this is really good. Is basically what I want to say. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry about this constant lava lurker thing, but is it a Naga in tribe? Yeah, it is. Nope, card's broken. Okay, and I can't wait for it. I'm just gonna every game I'm just gonna rush this lava lurker and I'll just win because it's broken. You can't tell me it's not broken. It's absolutely insane. I don't even know what they're doing with that one. We've got a couple more too. So the spellcraft is to discover a knock. See this I like. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is a fun one because I don't know. Like card discovery is just fun. What do you want me to say? They got another one. You see what I mean? Like, don't most tribes have at most two tier sixes? Maybe some of them have three. Like pirates have no, that's two. Murlocs, two. Unless you count an Amalgadon of each of those, but little spoiler alert, they've actually removed an Amalgadon in this patch. I heard that somewhere. I mean, it could not be true, but I don't think they'd lie. Whoever I heard that from, I don't remember. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Sorry for my tangents. Dark Glaze, Dark Gaze Elder, Dark Glaze Elder. It's like a donut. After you spend 4 gold, this is a Quillbore. After you spend 4 gold, play a Blood Gem on 4 friendly Quillbore. Oh, oh, that's like that other guy, but it's way better. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate Quillbores getting some love here. That's great, actually. Wow. What the hell was that dude's name again? You know, the tier 6 Quillbore. It's just him, but this one's just better because you get 4 blood gems instead of 1. That's wow, that's quite a bit better. Now the Mantid Queen. Again, another tier 6 for Nagas, right? Is this a Naga thing? It looks like it. No, it's not. Okay. For some reason I thought, well, that's all right then. I thought this was a Naga thing too, so yeah, I'm just stupid. This is actually a Quillbore. All right, let's see what this one is. This is from Menagerie. Yes, yes. Okay, so you got poison on this, and the start of combat for each of your different minion types, you're gonna gain 5/5 Wind Fury, Divine Shield, or Taunt. So is that 5/5 or Wind Fury or Divine Shield or Taunt, or is it like 5/5 and then or Wind Fury or Divine Shield or Taunt? You know, like is the 5/5 included with that? That's the thing I don't know. But basically, yeah, this is just kind of like an adapt roll on an Amalgadon, but it happens in combat. So you don't really ever know what you're gonna get. But the more mini types you have, the better. So it's like a worse Amalgadon, but it also starts with poison. So maybe it's better. And it doesn't have a tribe, so you can't actually keep buffing it. It's just like kind of a thing that happens. Young Murkai. So you got old Murkai, who's actually gone now, I believe. And then you got young Murkai. Oh, here he goes. And then you return adjacent Murlocs trigger their battle cries. See that? That's fun. That's a fun Murloc card. I like that one. Honestly, yeah. I'd say this is a good card. And this will make you do it twice. Now, does this stack with Bran? Trigger their battle cries. What is the wording on Bran? Is it your battle cries trigger twice? Because in that case, this should stack, which would be kind of absurd. Either way, I like this card. This is going to be a fun one. I think this makes Murlocs cooler, more fun. Now, minion pool changes. Now we look at cards that are going away, not cards that are coming in. So, Champion of Yasharaj, I mean, Blizzard made that whole taunt build thing, and they've just been like slowly, slowly phasing it out. I've noticed like every time they make a new patch, they're like, let's just sneak out one of the taunt build. I should scroll this up a little more. They're like, let's just sneak out like a taunt build card that no one will notice that it's gone, and no one probably does because it sucks. I'm sorry, it's actually just bad. It was a cool idea to try to do a taunt build, but I don't think I've ever won a game doing solely a taunt build. Like, you get like a second or a third, but that just wasn't good. I'm sorry. Deadly Spore is gone. That's huge, so no more poison. Amalgadon's gone. That's even more huge. Also, in another way, that's no more poison. So the only poisonous card now is going to be this Mantid Queen thing because we don't have my accident no more anyway. I think getting rid of poison is actually a good change to the game. This might be more healthy because it allows more builds to compete. The thing, poison was great, like it's a cool effect, but the problem with it is that it's just like you have poison, you win. Doesn't matter how big your opponent can get their cards to be, which is sometimes you can get an absolutely absurd minion, and you're like, wow, this is so cool. My build's awesome, and I managed to like pull off all this crazy stuff to get this like massive card. And your opponent was like, but what if I had poison? And then you cry. Seafood Slinger's gone. I think that's that tier 6 Murloc, right? If they're adding another tier 6 Murloc, it makes sense they take that one out. I mean, that guy was cool, but like I think this one is both more balanced and more fun. Like it's more usable. Like there's yeah, well, I mean, getting a free gold card is also just really strong. So I think yeah, this is both more balanced and more like it's there's more spice with this. The other one was just kind of like, hey, you get a gold Murloc in the shop. Hey, Captain Flat Tusk, that was that dude's name. Yeah, so this is just better Captain Flat Tusk. Bye, Captain Flat Tusk. You'll be missed, kind of. Not really. That's it for things they're removing. The amalgam is back, but it's gonna be its tier 3. Thing used to be a tier 2. So no amalgadon, but yeah, like a little amalgam, little brother amalgam. I like that change because, like I said, I'm a big Menagerie fan. So yeah, that's good. I think this card belongs in the game too. This one was fun. However, it was too strong. Like just like a little bit too strong, right? It's not like every single game you're at the end of the game and you're like, oh, this is a late game build. What's it gonna be? Amalgadons versus Amalgadons? Oh, what do you know? It's unfortunate. It was a cool card, but it was just a little too good. Oh, the Bristleback Knight is back. I believe that's as a 5 attack minion. Uh, do they mean tier 5? Well, because it was 5, it was tier 5 last time. Oh, but it had 4 attack or something, right? I don't remember. That thing was a Quillbore, I believe. It's that one where it's got Divine Shield, and you go and you hit something, and if it lives, it gets the Divine Shield back. Good card. Yeah, it's a solid card. I'm losing my voice for no reason. Give me a second. Yeah, the Bristleback Knight is essentially that still didn't work. All right, that's fine. The Bristleback Knight, yeah, it's like a Wind Fury Divine Shield. Good card. I like that one. I'm happy about that. The dev comment. Let's read this. It's about Amalgadon, huh? Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll cut this. Okay. Dev comment. Amalgadon was fun while it lasted, but it led to endgame warbands feeling very similar over time. Yes. Amalgadon served 3 different roles in design. A flexible minion for all minion types, a menagerie driver. Yes, sir. That was the part I liked about it. And a chance for a comeback against opponents who have scaled stats bigger than yours. It's true. Like, it was actually a well-designed card. However, it started to feel a lot more win more than comeback mechanic by the end of it. It's time for something fresh. We've distributed these roles across a few minions in this patch. The Amalgam, a Mantid Queen, and Leroy the Reckless. Right, of course. So these each now fill the 3 roles that the one card used to fill. Good. Good change. Additionally, this reflects an update to our Battlegrounds design philosophy. Whenever we introduce a new minion type or major system, we plan to also release other minion pool changes like these in order to keep the game fresh, no matter how you play. Blizzard, if you ever take Bran out of this game, I will stop playing. I'm only half serious, but please don't take Bran out. It's just not worth it. It's just it contributes to like so many different builds, and it doesn't make any one thing too OP. Just a fun card. I always buy a Bran when I see it. Essentially, don't take him out. All right, so with buddies leaving, the entire new minion type joining the game, most heroes are getting an updated armor tier. So we're gonna go over these quickly, and then I believe that's the end of the patch. Yeah. So I'll try to go through these like kind of fast, just make a couple comments about them, and then we'll end it. So tier 0, you got Rafon, Hook Tusk, Cookie, Daryl. Yeah, yeah, most of these make sense. Master Nguyen with only the 2? Mm. Barov? Uh, Blizzard? I think I got a little bit of news for Blizzard. I don't think they quite understand that the buddies were what were making some of these heroes good. Especially Barov. I think he's not going to be good at all because he wasn't before the buddy patch. He was very bad actually. So I think that's a mistake. But sure, most of those seem pretty accurate. Ambassador Phelan, that one's always fun. You got Alec here, Cthulhu, George. Yeah, again, a lot of these make sense. I don't think Gallywix is quite this good though, but if you got pirates, Varden, Varden. No, it wasn't the buddy that made this one good. Yeah, that's a fine hero. Tier 3, Brucon. I do think the buddy is what makes I think Brucon kind of sucks actually with no buddy. You just pick one of those elements, that's gotta be, it's like a tier 6 or 7 in my opinion. They'll learn, or I'm wrong. Maybe I'll learn. I don't think so though. I think Blizzard's wrong. Reg, Shutterwalk, yeah. Tavish, Stormpike. He can't be too great without the buddy either, to be honest with you. Like the extra stats that you get. I mean, this patch is sure going to be interesting because we've gotten really used to a lot of like with the buddies. Like the buddies, you center your playstyle around it a lot of the time. So having them now gone again is definitely going to be weird. Tess probably sucks more without the buddy, but Tess is always going to be fun. Ticketus definitely sucks more without the buddy. That was one of my favorite heroes with the buddy. I would just try to rush a brand and just go like galactic every time. It's fun. Let's see, tier fours here. I didn't even know there were this many heroes in the game. Like what? This game's huge at this point. I remember when I first started playing it, there was not nearly this many heroes. Again, this I'd say makes sense. Yeah, Zephyrs I think is underrated. That's just because I really like him though. I don't think he's actually that good. I still think people just maybe don't know how to use him, which is interesting because it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Alex Straza, yeah, definitely gonna be a lot worse. Arana, probably awful now. Uh, yeah, Bigglesworth's like, I'm surprised he's not right down here. Rokara, not gonna be great without the buddy. It's fun though. Onyxia, no, I wouldn't say it's gonna be too good without the buddy either. Jaraxxus, gotta like suck without the buddy, right? It's because in lower tiers, right, Jaraxxus is good for some reason like because they don't know how to play the game. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Um, that's got to be the only reason he's up here, right? So his average placement looks higher because he's not good. I'll tell you that much. Corral, yeah, I always thought Corral was just an awful hero. Tamsin, the curator, I still think is underrated, but I've been saying this whole video that I love menageries, so that's probably why I think that. Overlord Sorfang is a little underrated. Sometimes it can help you get that extra like third, second place. I of course I always play to win, but like there are some situations in which you realize, oh, that's really not going to be possible this game, and I think he helps you stay alive longer. AFK, yeah, AFK's got to be awful. Director, right, terrible. Guff, yeah, the buddy was fun. The actual hero, nope. Lich, yep, also awful. Pyramid, I want to defend Pyramid, but can I actually do that realistically? No. Could Sneed be that bad? I don't know if I agree with this one, but Vandar, yeah, most of these heroes are pretty bad. So I'd say Blizzard is probably getting these right, but I just did a quick skim through and I only looked at things that I really noticed were out of place. They'll update it once we know more about this patch. But hey, I'm excited for this patch. The Nagas look absolutely busted, especially because of that. I'm gonna forget the name again. I keep forgetting its name despite how I think it's amazing. What is it? A lava something? Lava lurker? Was that it? Oh, did I get it? Hold on. Yeah, lava lurker. This card's gonna be absolutely insane. What other cards are gonna be absolutely insane? Leroy's gonna be fun. This is good. This is just better Caligos. Um, this is kind of fun. This is better. What's its face? You guys kind of get the idea. This is cool. Rip Amalgadon, not really. Rip Poison, not really. This meta should definitely be a lot more fun to play, and you should feel like you have a lot more options. That's what I'm excited for. But I do think Nagas are going to be really broken when they first come out. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing a stream of this when this patch comes out, playing as many Nagas as possible. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Hearthstone content in the future, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.